Hello everyone, hope we're all doing well on this fine evening. How are you all doing? Welcome. Henry and Electric, we are back again with the 5-day batting challenge in Cricket 22. That was screenception there. Now, hopefully I've rigged this. I think I've rigged this, so we win the toss and we bat, I think. If I'm right. They call tails, it's a heads. Yes, indeed, it's a heads. We get to bat first. Okay, great. It all worked out. I'm doing good, Electric. I'm doing really good. I'm excited to get back, stuck into this challenge again. Take number 2. This time, we're going to beat it. I swear, this time we're going to have to beat it. I've put my personal best in the top left corner there. I might actually move down to the bottom left, but we'll worry about that later. Here we are. Okay. We got the Sri Lankans walking out. So we're up against Sri Lanka. I could have done England, but we've already done England before. There's no real point in doing England again. So I was like, you know what? Let's change it up. Let's face a bit more spin, for better or worse. And we'll see how that goes. So, yeah, we've got Latham and Conway opening the batting. Okay, this should be interesting. Pace first up, I think, but lots of spin in the mix here for New Zealand to face. So, before I get along with this, I'm just going to say welcome everyone. Hello, Josh, KP, welcome. I think I'm going to move the personal best score down to the bottom left. I think it's just more out the way. And, not going to lie, I want this color to be more green than anything else. There we go. Perfect. Close enough for now. Move on with that. Alright, first ball of the challenge. Here we go. I'll get to the chat in a moment. Here we go. No run. We're off the mark. As in, like, first delivery. No run. Did, you saw the picture you posted? Oh, yeah, I did, KP. Yep. Incredible score, have to say. No run. Look, if I'm a little bit rusty in this first over, it's always because Tom Latham gets stuffed in these challenges. I always do so poorly with him. So I'm really trying to concentrate here early doors with Tom Latham. No run. Lovely. Right in line. You suppose you can give New Zealand some hope? They'll get whitewashed? IRL, but one can surely dream. Well, not against Sri Lanka, you'd think, but maybe against England, which is, you know, it is what it is. No run. Lovely. Good start. Solid start. Josh, welcome. Gambles 4 and is back to losing again. So, he's down to 2 runs. Seems out to me. Game's clearly bugged. Oh, jeez. Oh, that was a really shotty shot, I have to say. But no, it's been hit the stumps and no run. That's pretty unlucky, to be fair, from Tom Latham's point of view. If the World Test Championship final ends up as Sri Lanka versus India, I'm going to say it's not going to happen, KP. End of the over. None for none after 1. What happened to Josh? He had a fall from grace. Absolutely, yeah. Let's just say he went for gamble after gamble after gamble, and they did not pay off. He was tempting fate, and fate had a way of tempting him back, I suppose. Shot. No runs today. We're not getting run out. Just going to get settled in here, but I hope we're all doing well. Sri Lanka have legitimately done nothing to be there. Well, to be fair, they've won the test that they've played, but like anything else, I suppose, they haven't played many tests. I don't think they've played a test since, like, halfway through last year. Like, genuinely. Weather is good for now. Oh, running. Oh, tell you what, that was the most dicey run I could have ever taken to get off the mark. But we're good. That's good to hear, Henry. Good to hear. Oh, no mid on. So tempting, isn't it? Going very attacking. They probably heard about the 5-day challenge now. The opposition, they're like, oh, maybe we'll give him a crack here, see if he's going to go for it. And, well, it's probably going to happen. Probably have a go for it, but fingers crossed we can not go across the line and not get out. Wait. Alright. Australia should honestly forfeit. No. Not going to happen. Look, they just didn't play very well in that second innings. They were in the game for most of that game. They just didn't play well in the second innings. Wait. Yes, runs. Latham's off the mark. And we are playing at the Basin Reserve, or the unlicensed version of the Basin Reserve. So we'll see how it plays out, but looks good. I actually really like the ground that they've done, the non-licensed version that is. It just looks like the Basin Reserve, honestly, but a bit more grandiose. So it's nice. Got the museum in the background. Wrong place, of course, but the thought counts. What happened, Josh? Since last stream, you've been called... Oh, that's awesome, Josh. Congratulations for that. Playing on Saxton Oval on Thursday. That's amazing. Oh, Josh got sent to the locker. Oh, there we go. There's no minute on. That will skip away for 4. Thank you very much. Save the legs. Shot from Conway. And yes, we've got Moraes Erasmus, who's the other umpire for this game. Nice on drive. And that's the first boundary of the challenge. Lovely stuff. Did you hear about the Paddy Cummins? Yeah, yep, I did. Hopefully all is well, yeah. Wait on. Yeah. Oh, lovely shot again. Oh, Conway. 2 in a row. Flying out the gates. What's the problem? Got about 5 days, but Conway at this rate doesn't want to. Wants to just have a crack. Oh dear, I actually just realized the personal best there is really colliding with the scoreboard. That's on me. Apologies about that. Can't believe New Zealand selectors. They are interesting at the best of times, especially at the moment. No run. Drop Duffy and keep Tickner and... Yeah. And Scott. Yeah, look, I can actually understand why they kept Tickner. He actually bowled well in the second innings. So 3 for 55 or something, I think he got. So I think that was actually okay. To keep Kugelheim, I'm not a big fan of that. I think they should just start Duffy in for Kugelheim, I thought, but... Clearly, I don't know what I'm doing. Gamble all. Henry's going for it. And 1. Moves to 27 runs. Nice. Oh, that's just... Oh, gosh. I was going to say a poor ball, but it nearly works. Dear, oh, dear. Tyler, welcome. Oh, your first 64,000 points. That must be a good feeling. There you go. Massive on top. Like, oh gosh, it's not even close from Duck to second to Tyler to first. Massive. Great work from Tyler there. Way careful. Might as well screw it and call up Vittori. Oh, what? New Zealand? No, he's too busy coaching India. Oh, sorry, Australia to wins, right? What's the max gamble? Like 10,000? Wait on. 10,000, yeah. It's pretty big. It isn't 100,000. I could make it 100,000, but 10,000 is currently the max. Yeah. I'm on 10th on the runs board here. Oh, wait on. No run. Well, he's coaching them with their bowling, and I think they're doing alright. So to be fair, I think he's doing a good job, Vittori. He doesn't do the batting. Whoever's the batting coach needs to be looked at. Waiting. No run. You took 3 for 3 or 4 on Sunday. There you go, Tyler. That's scenes. Definitely had a better weekend than I did, that's for sure. Wait. Yes. Run him. Oh, it's probably another 4 here. Collect him. Conway. 14 off 14. Goodness me. Good shot. Lovely. Good start out the gate here. Loving this. Good work from Conway. You look like Vittori minus the blonde hair. And brown eyes. Vittori doesn't have blonde hair though, does he? Not anymore. How the heck did RCB build a star team in the women's IPL with that money? Well, Mike Hessen is one word I'll say. But 2, I mean, they're going to lose again, aren't they? Poor team. They're just cursed to forever lose RCB. Maybe they'll make the final. That'd be good, though. Women's IPLs, I guess the WPL is a different league, so maybe they'll get better luck. Maybe. Oh, 3. Call the 3 here. Oh, it's 4 again. Goodness me. Wow, that's crazy. Beautiful. Conway. Out the gate. Living up to the thumbnail, that's for sure. Oh, what? Is your birthday? Oh, on Sunday. Happy birthday for Sunday, Tyler. Oh, flicked away. Lovely. Conway's just batting like a dream right now. Gotta be honest. Latham sitting at the other end, pretty jealous for the fact that he's 19 off 16. Although this is a 5-day challenge for a reason. KP, they just can't bat. That's the reason. They just couldn't bat. They just didn't have enough batters. Like, Brevis is not, well, didn't seem very consistent to me. I think he got some scores and then sometimes didn't. So, eh. Ish, Mandana wins an IPL before Kohli. Oh, wait. Yeah. Run him. Just the one, I want to say? Yeah, just the one. Virat Kohli is retiring? No way. He's just copping it. Fair enough. Yeah, it was good, Henry. The cricket wasn't good, but otherwise, it was good. 23 after 5 overs. Definitely got to maybe settle a little bit. But we've started well. Especially Conway. Looks good. Brevis is quite overrated. Shot. Lovely shot. We've got a grassy wicket as well, so it probably means that the ball's going to come on a lot better. Especially during the middle phase, or actually especially whilst the paces are on. It's going to play a lot more consistent. It already feels quite flat. 6 overs into the game. If that makes sense, so... No run. You happy with 35 off 31? Is that what you got? Scenes. He is still young, yeah. I just think he's he's inconsistent. He just seems like a player who's going to have a high strike rate, lower average. And that's okay, it's just the recognition of that. Oh, everyone survives. Tyler earns 20k. Henry 54, Josh 4. Yep, Henry doing good. Wasn't too badly affected after it. During it, I think power was a little scarce, to say the least, but we're all good now. Well, the problem, KP, is that he's come up through the T20 systems. How is he supposed to develop a first-class, mentality / whatever, He's kind of a T20 specialist at this point. It doesn't mean he can't play first class, but it means that, he started off with that base. So it'll be hard for him to convert. Not impossible, but hard. You doubled your highest score this season, and your less preferred season. Oh, there you go. That's awesome. Just so many gaps in this field. I have to say, not ideal from Sri Lanka at the moment. But maybe it's their strategies to get us overconfident. We've actually got Angelo Matthews bowling here. Gasby looking good today. Yep, he's got a big job to do umpiring the game. Gareth Weaver. Fingers crossed he gives a few not out that maybe are out. In our favour. That is. Not the other way around. No run. I mean, he has to... Man, he plays too aggressive. That's what... Yeah, yeah. I'm agreeing with you. Yeah. I don't mind that. It's just that he is going to be inconsistent because of that strike rate. And it's like, yeah, well, fair enough. It just means that there has to be other players in the team who are consistent. As that is a top shot again. Hit a 6? I'm going to say no. How are you going to force me to hit a 6? Because I don't want to hit a 6. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't really want to get out either. There we go. Just imagine him going to... Lovely, yeah. Am I Bazballing? I'm not trying to Bazball, I have to say. I haven't come out saying I'm going to Bazball this. But it's just happened to be that way. I think the pitch is playing quite nicely, actually, for me to Bazball. And that's another boundary. So, I mean, I don't want to say I'm not Bazballing, but the scorecard suggests otherwise, doesn't it? Oh, and Josh has lost all his points. Josh, you've got to build up your points to gamble. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. See, that's all right from Henry there, see? Didn't gamble all his points at once. You've got to build up your points. You've got to, you know, 17... Oh, dear. That's truly, truly phenomenal how you've done that. Rolled a 19 as well. That's pretty abysmal. Lovely. Like, look at Tim David. He's not terrible at first-class cricket. Has he? When did he play a first-class game? I don't think he's played a first-class game, KP, though. Truly, I don't think he has. If you put on the max gamble 50 on 50k, you'll do it. Alright, Tyler. Look, you asked for it, not me. No, you asked for it. Okay, where is it? Hang on a moment. Gamble, here we go. I just want to say again, you asked for this. Alright, it's ready. It's ready. Oh, just leave it. I'll actually just close the personal best score for now. I'll just turn it on every now and then. He's gonna win. He's gonna win? You reckon? I reckon he's gonna lose 50k. If you lose, it's all my fault. No, I'm just saying. I warned you out the gate. This is all on you. You asked for it. Oh, it's on cooldown. Ooh, the tension builds. The tension builds. Oh, that was not the ball to do that. That was a beauty. Seamed away nicely. Yeah. I get what you mean though, KP, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, it doesn't even carry. Oh, love this wicket. Oh, I'm picking this wicket every time I do this challenge again. Clear outside edge. There's the slips waiting. Oh, it doesn't even get close. It barely rolls on the ground. Goodness me. Well. Yeah, I can imagine, Josh. Oh, wait on. Gee, I nearly got bowled there. And he nearly didn't field that one. Very lucky indeed. That is right. Streamlabs is rigged. Meant to help mods. Yeah, it's supposed to. Oh, it's uppish, but it's runs from Tom Latham. And it will just be the 2. We'll take the 2. Lovely. Back quicker. Tyler, I mean, I'm only going at like 4.8 and over. I'm not sure what else you want me to do. I'm playing all the shots in the book here. No, we're going to just let that one go. Whitefin's going to get knocked out. Probably. You never know. Bangladesh could beat South Africa, but I doubt it. I doubt it. Yeah, they should be fine. Wait. All right. Pretty slow. Oh dear. Oh dear. I mean, 4.64. Surely this is quick enough. When we're talking a boundary and over, we're talking Bazball. You don't see Bangladesh beating South Africa? Neither do I. I know there's a chance, but I don't think it's very high, and I don't think it'll happen. But there's a chance. But I don't think it's going to happen. Fernando is back. And he's got no mid on, so that's going to be probably 2. We'll just jog through for 2. We'll take the 2. Bangladesh is shoddy. Yeah, but we've also seen them perform well sometimes, so you never know. You never know. Was embarrassing, what, the whole tournament for the... Oh, yeah, us getting smashed. Yeah, yeah. Fair to say. Fair to say, it wasn't great. Well, 17 seconds for Tyler's cooldown. Here we go. Okay, will 50k be pocketed, or will he lose 50k? And the lead, well, severely diminished. He'll still have a lead of like 14,000, but over having a lead of 63,000 or 14,000, very different. Yeah, Tyler's safe with the lead, but how big will the lead be now? It might even be bigger though. It might even be 114, the lead now. We'll find out. Got 2 ducks where it mattered most, then smash the bat. Yeah, exactly right. Yeah. It is what it is, unfortunately. I think the batters around New Zealand, the women's team, just need to get better. Alright, he's going for a countdown. He's going for it. He's going for it. Oh, that's a big loss right there. Rolled an 18. Tyler loses 50,000 runs down the bank. Oh my goodness me. Oh, the horror. That's a lot of points. That's a lot of points. Oh, that's probably a lot of runs as well. That's 4 of them. Save your legs. This is all my fault. I mean, I'm not copping that, alright? You asked, I delivered, and you rolled badly. What can I say? That's crazy. I kind of expected you to win, to be honest, but there you go. It happens. Yeah, look, I look, it was only on 10k before you asked, but never mind. It's your fault for streaming so late. I apologize. Or waiting. No, just don't bother. There's no point. Don't bother. That's fair enough, Tyler. I just hope that my brain's not too tired either. We're going none for 48 after 10 overs. This is a very good start. I think this is probably one of the best starts we've had in not losing a wicket this early. I think I'm going to actually make checkpoints for this challenge as well. So I'm going to try and look up like where we were when we last did this challenge as we go along. And then make like the comparison and see how many more runs, or more importantly, how many more or less wickets we lost at certain stages. So we'll see how we go, yeah. So if we could not lose a wicket before lunch, that would be a start. A start. You could be down to 0 after this. Are you going all in? Oh, he's gone all in for a heist. You are crazy. Why? Now he's not going to last 25 overs. I said that would be a good start, though. I didn't say that would be, like, I mean, you know, I didn't oversell it. You know what I'm saying? I get the jinx was set up there, but I also set myself up for, like, even if I did survive 30 overs, it's a good start, I said. To be fair. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I said out the gate, oh, Tom Latham's on for 100 here. That's what I'm saying. I kind of went, oh, Tom Latham could get a solid 25. Would be nice. You know. He's being all out in 25 overs. Goodness me, that would be a collapse and a half. Lovely. Well played, down the line. KP's jinxed it. Look, no, we're not going to talk about it, alright? This stream ends the challenge 100%. No way. Wait. Oh, lovely stop that. Not as bad as Australia collapse, yeah. Tom Latham's awesome. Yep, at home in New Zealand he's pretty good, but he had a pretty rough last test match. As did many of our batters, to be fair. Because we batted at a pretty rough time. 2. Lovely. No, I mean, KP, anybody who goes to India is going to struggle. Big time. 50 partnership for the opening wicket. I think that's the first time that's happened in one of these challenges I've ever done. So that's awesome. Yeah, that's probably right, Josh. But still, there's not really any better alternatives in saying that. Australia performance was somehow worse than 36 all out. I don't know about that. It was just a big... What did Josh do? Oh, Tyler won! 8,920 points. Oh, shot. Careful, careful. Oh, I thought I was the bowler for a second. I thought I was actually out for a half a second there. Goodness me. We're good, we're good. We made it. It was a dicey run, but a good dive. We're in. Safe. Oh, gee, I was going square with that. That's not a good idea. Not a good idea. Dear, oh dear. You're off, Tyler. All good. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Let's just let that go. We don't need that. Nice. Lovely. Keep playing here. Wait. Oh, that is glorious. The mid-on and mid-off were actually back as well, but we have absolutely nailed that one. Very good shot. Lovely. And for 55. Nice, there we go. Played out the over. That's always good. And for 55, 13 overs gone. 2 overs before the drinks break. Hopefully, we can just stick it through. That's the plan. Gee, that was already uppish though. Gotta be careful. Conway started so well. So lightning fast. But it can get you into trouble doing that. No run, no run. 2 wickets before the drinks break, more like it. Geez, you guys are really trying to... We're getting a lot of jinxes trying to happen here. Shot. Couple. Yeah. So far, I've really liked the way the wickets has played. So, that's good. Oh, good backing up. Out. Gee, look at the sky. A bit of cloud about. On this side here. Bit of cloud. Oh, this side here. There you go. There's a big cloud right there. No run. Lovely. There you go. That's crazy. Lowest average is 34.3 against South Africa. Angelo Matthews gets some sandpaper? What are you talking about? Surely not. You can't get... There's no way sandpaper works in New Zealand for one. Like, you don't get reverse swing here. And 2, you get more normal swing. You might as well... You pull out the lollies or something instead. And 3, that's cheating. Averages 44 against Australia, 61 against England. Yes, that's mighty good. That's very, very good. Ah, I see. Oh, shot. Lovely shot. Absolutely nailed it. I see. I see. Shot. You had pins and needles. Oh, that's rough. That's rough times. Yeah, 57 against New Zealand. That's rough. Oh, dear, oh dear. Latham went for the duck, but he went far too late because Kumara's really skidded this on. Oh, just at the back of the neck there. Got to be very careful. Very, very careful. Yeah. No run. Lovely, lovely. But that's what the stem guard's for, I suppose, which is good. We did beat India in the World Test Championship final. I mean, that is something we did do. We did do that. Lovely. I'm excited for the next cycle, I suppose, to just have a fresh start and go again. Although I'm sure McCullum is as well. Oh, well, I was going to say shot, but he hasn't really nailed it as much as it's shown that he's nailed it. Nice. None for 62. Flying. Absolutely flying. Hitting a boundary and over. Nice. End of the over. Am I streaming for the next 5 days? That's the plan, Henry, but we'll see how things, I guess, pan out. We shall see. First drinks break of the stream series here for attempt number 2 for the 5-day batting challenge, and yet no casualties thus far, which comes as a surprise to myself, really. Didn't think it would happen, but that's always good. It's a good start. We just got to not get carried away. Main thing. Lovely. KP really just wants the stream to be over, which is fair enough. Fair enough. We got better things to do. You know, wrap it up. Wrap it up. Come on, we want to see. We want to see take 3 of the challenge. Different team. I get it, KP. You know what's weird? What is weird? Yeah, good leave. New Zealand struggle against Australia. We do. That is a thing. You want the game to be over? No way New Zealand wins a game. We're not going to win anyway. We're drawing. Oh! That was the diciest leave so far. It's definitely outside league. Definitely outside league. Lovely. Australia is definitely New Zealand's kryptonite. Yeah, 100%, yeah. Lovely. Flick. It's gonna be 2. Yeah, go for it. Lovely. Good running. Outside leg. Unless Gaz has really got bribed, I don't think so. Oh, gee, lovely. It's interesting how some teams just can't win against other teams as well. It is interesting how things kind of pan out that way. Ooh, okay, that definitely, that shot through. At the moment, New Zealand can't win any test series. Well, okay, actually, here's a good thing to point out. We didn't win against Pakistan, but to be fair, we should have beat Pakistan. Like, it was 2 draws. We really should have won. So, at the end of the day, we couldn't win against Afghanistan at this point. That is not true. We definitely would beat them. As I say, we really did deserve to beat Pakistan. The fact that it was a 0-0 draw, if anything, just hurt Pakistan more than it did us, because they really should be winning at home. But they're not. We've been horrids? Not really. I think we did well in Pakistan. Twice. Yeah. That's unlucky, Henry. That's no good. Oh, wait. No run. It basically doesn't count, but I guess it does because we had to play them. It's part of the championship, so it kind of does count, though. But yeah, obviously losing to England and losing to England again isn't ideal, but at the end of the day, it kind of is what it is. We've been competitive, though, in different parts of those games. We haven't been smashed throughout the whole game. We've had periods of the game. The whole series in England, we were pretty close in at least 2 of those games to grabbing the game by the scruff of the neck, but we kind of butchered it, both times. Or 3 times. I don't know how many times we butchered it. But anyway, it is what it is. We'll get better. We will get better. We're in a bit of a transition period, so it's been tough, but we'll get through it. Alright, first sign of spin into the mix. Yeah. 100% Josh, yeah. Oh, good leave. Thoughts on Warner McGrath's historic wicket? Yeah, I saw that. I did hear about that. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good work from Broad and Anderson. They've been just exceptional, haven't they? Really have been. So it'll be interesting to see what England looks like after them, though. Obviously, Robinson's doing quite well, but he's already in the team, so like, who replaces both of them afterwards? We'll see. Because I expect one or both of them to bow out at the end of this Ashes. I don't think they'll go for another 2 years. Sure, I don't think so. I think Anderson will call it a day. Especially if they win the Ashes, England, I think both or one of them's calling it. I think Broad could do one more. I think Anderson will say, nah, I'm done. And I know people will be shocked about it because, like, he's doing so well. But it's just tough to keep going, Yeah, but it's just tough to keep... There's certain milestones, I think, that you have to... that you kind of cross. And if they... Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. What have you done? Bowled a bouncer. That is pretty bad. I've left it. And, well, it wasn't even close to being stopped. 4. But yeah, I think there's just certain milestones in your career that you kind of look for. And then you bow out after that. 100% David Warner's retiring after the Ashes. He's done. That's the big thing he'll be a part of, and that's why he's still getting picked, and everyone's saying drop him, and it's like, well, you can't, it's pretty tough to drop him at the 11th hour. So he'll play the Ashes, he'll play the World Test Championship final, and then he'll say, I'm done with Test cricket, I'm out of here. He probably shouldn't, but it's hard to... Oh gosh. Oh my goodness me, I was trying to defend that one too. Oh dear, that was just a big mistake, that one. I was truly trying to defend that at the last second. I actually think this is bounced as well, just quietly. But, oh, that's no good. It was a cutter as well. Oh dear, well bowled. Poorly played. I just needed to defend at the last moment, I would have been okay, but D'Aquila takes a good catch. One down. Kane Williamson walks to the middle. To be fair, it's longer than the opening partnership that I normally get, but once again, Latham is the first out as he drives at it. Oh, it does carry, it does carry. Nice and low, but it is a good catch. That's disappointing. Oh well. Got Kane. Kumara on fire. Sort of. Although I kind of got myself out there, which is disappointing. You don't like Warner, but you fully respect him? Yeah. Like, he, as a player, yeah. On the field. I don't know. Yeah, it's... Oh, nice. Good Kane. I can understand why he's still playing. Like, he's still going on. And so, I get the why... I get why people are talking that he should be dropped, but I also get why he's not being. Because, to be fair, he shouldn't be. Because it wouldn't be a good reflection on the legacy he has left. And all the work he's done. He's literally going to retire in 2 series time anyway, so, yeah. Yes, lovely. Good, Kane. That's going to be 4. Good work. Bit straight from Jayasuriya, and flicked away for 4. Bang. Lovely. England cricket will cease to exist when Broad and Anderson will retire, much to the joy of New Zealand, South Africa, and Australia. I don't think they'll cease to exist. I think they'll just go through a bit of a transition period, like any team. Commentators are saying Kane was badly out of form. Yeah, well, at the moment, they seem to talk about Kane being badly out of form pretty much every day, so it's just nothing new. I don't think it's true. It's just, again, he batted in 2 really tough times in that match. Both under lights. Didn't have a single over where he didn't bat under lights. And that was just good work from England to put us under the pump with the ball to then end up batting at the end of day 1. Like, that was just very clever cricket. That was really good. Not going to be able to do it in a normal game, though, of course. Oh, gee. I thought it was going to be overthrows. Because, obviously, a normal test doesn't work that way. But, yeah. Nichols is horrible. He just hasn't scored runs in a while. It's kind of depressing at this point, though. Oh, that's a shot. Oh, I thought he was actually going to stop that. That is a very good effort. 4 runs. Conway moves into the 40s. Just continuing his great work. I just love that drive. That punch drive is so classy. Even in the game. Very classy. You feel like he's only around because of his brother? Really? That is something else. If that is true, that is something else. I think Pash, you know, if you're being super political about it, he's from Canterbury and Stead's from Canterbury. So I guess you could say that as well. But in his defense, again, he's one of those people who's done well over a number of years for New Zealand in Test cricket. So we're kind of backing him through a bad period. But at some point, he's got to actually step up and score runs. Otherwise, he really doesn't deserve a spot anymore. We've got Will Young. We've got Glenn Phillips waiting in the wings. He really kind of has to start firing. Shot. Oh, that's a good stop too. Wow. Dropped it. Doesn't matter. Good stop. Henry's okay, but he's a one-hit wonder at times. You mean Matt Henry or Henry Nichols? No run. 21 gone. 1 for 86. Jayasuriya Will Young should be number 3. It's hard because Kane's 3, so in that 4 spot, Young probably deserves a proper go. Yeah, probably. I even think Glenn Phillips at some point should get given a go at that spot. But I think, yes, Will Young would deserve it. 100% ahead of him right now, yeah. No doubt about that. He's not, but he's actually done well to fill the hole that New Zealand's had whilst he was there. Oh, that was risky. That was risky. No. Didn't like that. Glenn can hit it miles. Yeah, and I guess it's just, I don't know, he's got a very good first-class record as well. He gets overlooked for that. It's very, very healthy. And many times before for Auckland, he's whacked 100 off 65 balls, you know. You reckon Glenn would have done badly against Rawdon Anderson, though? But who didn't? Yeah, exactly right. It's tough, isn't it? I think the next test will be a big test for New Zealand, and especially our batters, and probably the whole team in general, because it's like, you can be forgiven for a lot of the pink ball stuff, but if it's a normal test, not so. That was a shot and a half from Conway, by the way. Wow, he is turning up big time today. That was a beautiful drive. A good effort again in the covers. Couldn't get across, but a good effort. 46, one shot away from 50. Oh, again, it was in the slot. No run. Our bowlers were poor, inconsistent. Yeah, in comparison. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. He looks and reminds you of Brendan McCullum. Yeah. A little bit. He's got a very different, he's got a slightly different technique. He hits it in funky areas. I really like him as a T20 player. Like, I think of anyone in the world right now, I think Glenn Phillips makes my 11 every time. Because he just hits the ball in weird areas. And it makes it very valuable in T20 cricket. Oh, and his fielding. His fielding is really, he's a gun fielder. Loves running between the wickets as well. He's a gun cricketer. And bowls a bit. So yeah, he's a good cricketer. He's kind of being unlucky to be left out of the test team. I can see why, but like he's still he's a very solid first-class player who's not playing right now. Given time though, he will. But it's good to see he's getting a go in the ODI stuff as well. Because I don't think he started very well in the ODI stuff, but he's getting there. Recently just hit his first 50 and it was like a 70 or 80 or something to win the game from nowhere for us. Really good stuff. So yeah, I think Glenn Phillips is only going to improve better and better. And to be fair, I think a lot of our teams, just to be honest, a bit old. Like we're a bit like 31 to 34 or 35. And everyone's a bit samey. Even down to Daryl Mitchell, you know. Phillips over Neesham was a good call for one days. Yeah. As it turns out, he's doing quite well. Especially with the bat. Like, that innings that he played was just so smart. Clever stuff. Oh, there it is! 50 for Devon Conway. Before the lunch interval of 65 balls, which in this challenge is a rare feat, you have to say, in itself, and it's a good one. Well done. Good work. Top hours. I actually don't know who is the top hours. That's a good question. It is Josh with 15 hours, followed by Henry with 6. Yeah. Oh, could be 2? Could be, but let's not take the risk. Everybody survives the island and gets booty. You love to see it. The real winner. Points are rigged. I see. Good work from Devon Conway there. Lovely wagon wheel. Ramesh Mendes into the attack now. Okay, another spinner. I think there's 2 spinners operating at both ends now. So here we go. Oh, already that line is very good. Tyler in 3rd, Duck 4th, Games 50 and 5th. Wait. No run. And... oh, there it is! The streak is broken. I don't know what it was, but it was incredibly high. 17 in a row is finally broken. Josh wins a gamble. Well done. Congratulations, Josh. Well deserved. The bot didn't stitch you up at last. It gave you a reprieve. First with the heist, and now with the gamble. Well done. Good lines. This from Mendes. He's looking very threatening. And I don't like it. No run. Spin in this game's very good, and we know that from our Cricket 22 career mode, which should be featuring this week as well as part of the stream series. Yeah, flicked away. Kane's going to retain the strike. And 1 for 96, the score after 25 overs. Flying, as I said, out the gate still. Nearly hitting a boundary every single over. On average. Oh, I didn't want to drive it. But I did in the end. No run. Lucky. Has anybody else actually tried and completed this challenge in the chat? Let me know. Jay Surya? No. Too short. Leaving it alone. Do you reckon Michael Bracewell's a test player? His batting's fine. His bowling... the only way I see it being fine... I don't know. I want to say it's okay. It's okay. Subcontinent is actually really good. But in New Zealand, yes and no. The problem is, yeah, he provides a spin option, which I guess is fine because it means that we can play our proper pace bowling attack. The only bad thing is, I guess so. If you consider all all the options, you say yes. He's fine. His batting hasn't been great though. No, 100%. It hasn't lived up to his white ball. That is 100% true. His white ball has been really good in comparison. He's got, what, 200 or 300s already with the white ball stuff? Yeah. So, definitely been lacking. And that innings in India was phenomenal. Oh, shot. Lovely shot. Should just be the one, though. Yeah, that's unlucky. Good stuff. 1 for 97. Yeah, so, I don't know. I think he'll go to the... I'm excited for him for the One Day World Cup, though. Because he's going to be a very good asset for us. Having Michael Bracewell and Glenn Phillips as well. Our team's looking pretty decent, actually, for India. Indian conditions. In the one-dayers, at least with the bowling department especially. That is a top shot from Kane. 100 up for New Zealand before lunch. That is scenes. Indeed. It's not really doing much, the pitch, I have to say. It's not seaming. It's not really swinging. And it's not really spinning. But, again, I think it's almost designed to, give us too much confidence that we're going to get ourselves out. Yeah, I suppose. I don't know. I'm not sure about Rachin Ravindra yet. I'm not sure. I don't like his bowling. Is the one thing I'll say about Ravindra. I don't like his bowling. Oh, gee. I'm not sure where Dick Weller was going there. Looks like he was going for a bit of a wonder before he's going to catch that one. Nonetheless, it all works out. Lovely. Good work. Good stuff here. This is good. 5 overs faced of Jayasuriya. And playing him well so far. Need to just keep negating the spin. Whatever spin there is on offer. There's a little bit. It's not a lot, but there's a little bit. Oh, shot. Just the one, just the one. Nice. You didn't think you'd ever say this, but Bracewell's bowling has somehow turned him into a bowling all-rounder. Honestly, it has, hasn't it? To be fair. It really has. I didn't think I'd say that either, because everyone talked about how he came up through the ranks as a batter, and it's true. And how he's a wicketkeeper once upon a time, sort of thing. To then reinvent himself very late in the piece, everyone's like, well, even myself, I was like, well, how much is he really going to turn it? But he's done a very, very good job with the ball. And to the extent where it's even sometimes been better than his batting. I think in England, in that last innings, that second innings for us, again, like he got 2 or 3 wickets and relatively cheaply as well. So, he's doing a good job. Hello, Duck. How are you doing? You can't sleep, so you're here? Well, I guess that's good for me, but not so good for you, I suppose. But welcome in nonetheless. Maybe my stream will put you to sleep. Oh dear. Maybe, just maybe. Kane is 13 off 36. Certainly taking his time. Fair enough too. Don't give it wide. Thank you. Don't need those. Is this Ramesh Mendis? It is indeed, yep. Is he supposed to bowl like a different arm? Oh, gee, that went the wrong way, didn't it? You start school late tomorrow. Well, I guess that's good, Duck. That's awesome. Extra cover gap. Oh, run. Nice. What do you think of New Zealand's latest results, Duck? Are you impressed? I don't think that's the right word. I think, what are your thoughts on it, though? Oh, gee, careful. Whoa, careful. He's bowled the doosra here. It's gone the wrong way because he's an off spinner. And Kane has just gone to slip out of his crease just for a second. And nearly cost his wicket. Oh, full toss. Straight to mid-off. That's unlucky. You think he's right? Okay, cool. Second innings, yikes. Yeah, that batting was just not good times. Not good times. Oh, shot. Nice. Darryl Mitchell's doing well at least in that second innings. He got 50 something or whatever it was, not out. No, just the 2. We're not having any runouts. Lovely. 2 runs. 54. Good work. Oh, this is last over before lunch. No bowls proving a little bit of a problem. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the question I have is like, I don't mind him not being picked, but then it's like, when is he gonna get picked? Like, when? If he's not getting picked for the series, like, what's the criteria for him getting picked? That's concerning for me, that he's not getting picked for that reason. Batting was concerning under lights, but then under lights is stupid, yeah. It's a bit silly, isn't it? It's a bit of a... Like, it's cool, but it's also not very fair at the best of times. World Cup, yeah, Balti will be at the World Cup, which is awesome. But yeah, you know, and from a test point of view, when is he going to get picked? If ever again. Noob Gogi, welcome in. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. Please spin drift 80. Is that like a slider, is it? I'm currently batting, and to be fair, I've already 1 down, so and we're trying to bat 5 days, so I'm gonna say no, but maybe I'll look into it for like a video or something, maybe. 1 for 106 at lunch. Conway 55 not out off 76. Kane 13 not out, and Latham was caught behind for 31. Kumara with the wicket. Cricktix, welcome. Hope you're doing well. 60 overs in the day. Session 1 is down. So we should be able to sneak in possibly a second session, maybe. We relied too much on Blundell in the first innings. Yeah, relied on is a bit of a stretch. I think we really were saved by Blundell in the first innings, which really saved our batting much more than it looked in the end. Hope you're doing well, Cricktix. How long am I going to stream for? At least another half an hour. No run. Look, not today, noob. Do you want me to say, I guess Gogi's a better word to describe you by, unless you want to be called noob? Up to you. Williamson struggling for form? See, yes, but didn't he score all those runs in Pakistan, though? So, I don't think so. He's just had a bit of a bad test match, which happens to pretty much our whole top order at the moment. But that's fine. We'll recover. This Red Bull test coming up is the real test, if you know. It's a test within a test, if you will. Because the pink ball really gave us a distinct disadvantage. Now, taking that pink ball out, what is it going to leave us with? The truth, one way or another. Dananjaya De Silva, the batting all-rounder with the ball. What happened to New Zealand recently? Seeing some chaos and... Oh, shot. Seeing some chaos in my Discord server. Maybe it's just because you've got the count, like everyone's doing the counting. Maybe that's what you call the chaos. It's quite possible. The cyclone happened, it did. Yep, that was rough. Oh, get there. Yeah, runs. Oh, just the one. That's unlucky. I won't say duck, but I'm okay where I am. I'm okay. Gonna have to... Habib, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Love from Pakistan. That's awesome. Welcome in. Oh, yes, nice. Ah. It's a drifter ball at 80 kilometers per hour. See, when I do actually bowl in the game, I do like to toss it up. I will say that much. So, I guess that's... I kind of understand what you mean. That's a good shot, that, from Conway. Go, Dev. 2. Lovely. It's a shame that Vincent's not here to see this, because he's playing very well right now. Moves to 60 of 84. Lovely stuff. Lovely. Good work. 1. Cricket captain Pakistan career. I've got so much to do on cricket captain, have to say. I'm Gogi, but yeah, I'll look. That is on the table though. Yes, I have not done it before, so yeah, it's on the table. Nice, flicked away for 1. I think for the next cricket captain game, we're going to be doing more competition stuff and less career mode stuff because we've got so many ongoing career modes. I want to actually try and go deep into them. So I'm not going to start another one, if that makes sense. I'll still be uploading when the game comes out. It'll just be something different. I've already got my idea in mind. It's pretty basic, but it works really well, I think. So yeah, just stay tuned when Cricket Captain 2023 comes out. Nice. Here we go. Keep going here. Lovely stuff. Kane's faced 50 balls for 16 runs. Oh, gee, okay. Yep, good leave. Well done, Kane. 1 for 115. It's been a fast start, but it's still a dodgy start. Lost a wicket. While in saying that, we've looked good. Conway's looked really good. What do you rate Premier League? What do you mean? For soccer? Like or football? Catering to everyone here? Do you mean... Oh, I don't know why I played that one. Look, I don't watch, so... I can't really rate it, to be fair. Chances of New Zealand winning test number 2. Not very, maybe like 40. Definitely England have a distinct advantage. With Matt Henry coming back, in theory, I don't know if it's confirmed or not, but he should, then we might be a slightly stronger side. And with no pink ball, not batting under lights, we should be a little bit more at an even playing field, but still, I think England will hold the advantage. Premier League cricket. 5. It's awesome to see. The girls actually get, money. Like, the money that they're getting is incredible. It's going to be such an awesome league to watch. New Zealand won't win until Bolt comes back. That's not entirely true, but yeah, I guess a big factor of that is true, yeah. Without Bolt, we are a different side, 100%. And Wagner's struggling, yeah. Got up to 117 in the PSL, yep. Where was that in the BBL? I'm gotta say, I'm pretty angry about that. Considering the Renegades had like 11 games with them and he did nothing. 12 games with them. And he averaged like 13 or something like that. It was pretty bad. So yeah, for him to get 117 is like, oh dear. Where was that? Biggest enemy for New Zealand is always Pakistan in World Cups. Oh, biggest enemy... Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we lose to Pakistan in a lot of World Cups. We always seem to lose... Well, actually, we've lost 3 World Cup clashes in a row from the memory I can think about already. Yeah. Guptill's finished. Hard to say, but we must accept the truth. BBL more competitive than PSL, obviously. He wouldn't have done so good, yeah. Yeah, it just wasn't good for him. He just got hammered in terms of his stock around the world would have been a big dent in that. Although, getting 100 again is something, I guess, not easy, so he did well. Oh, that's a very, very cheeky single there. Is Finn Allen actually ready to become New Zealand's opener? Good question. I still think he is, yeah. I still think he is. Obviously not for test matches, not at all. But, well, who? Okay, if it's not Allen then, the question is who? If it's not Allen. I think he still suits the style of play that we need from an opener who's opening with Devon Conway. We need an opener that's going to whack it, who's going to be a right-hander, who takes pressure off Devon Conway. And that's exactly what Finn Allen does. So I think he complements the team still to the best of the ability that we can find around the country at the moment. That, yeah, he kind of has to be. PSL, Karachi and Multan. Nice. Trent Bolt to open with the bat. Well, oh, it's a shame. We don't actually have him in this test match, unfortunately. I can actually show you the lineup. This is the lineup here. I took out Kugelline, and I stuck in Matt Henry, because I think that's probably the one change I think that would happen. Other than that, it's pretty much the same side as last time, yeah. No PSL. PSL quality bowling always on top. Maybe. I mean, I don't watch enough of it, to be fair, to actually make a judgment, so you're probably right. I don't know. The BBL, some of the pace bowling in there is pretty average, though. When you got Will Sutherland doing well. Yeah. Get someone to just smash at the start. Well, that's pretty much what he's doing anyway, Finn Allen. He just gets out all the time, though. PSL boundary's so short, though. Interesting. Maybe that's why Guptill got 117. Shrimp Bob versus Barbara Azam. Always a top tier clash there, but I think Barbara Azam's got the Oh, you mean for like you mean the other respective thing? So like Bolt opening the batting, Azam with the ball. Is that what you mean? No, I got 117, not 177. 50 partnership. Second 50 stand in a row. Lovely scenes. Good work. Boltwin's easy. Yeah, he's a good batter. You know, just see him in the nets, whacking him for fun. Oh, bit of a stare down. Conway's definitely slowed up after getting 50 off 65, but he's in it for the long haul here. Oh, wait. India always lose to New Zealand World Cups. Yep, it is amazing. It's so good to watch. The 2019 semi-final was one of the best games I've ever watched, though. Just straight up. Beautiful shot. That's 4. Beautiful. Conway again. Moves to 69. Good work. Australia versus New Zealand. Yeah, no, we don't really need to talk about those clashes. All good, Duck. Talk to you in the near future. That sounds very good, Duck. Thanks for popping in, and have a good one. Enjoy your day at school tomorrow. Nice. Pakistan always lose in Australia. Is that true? I guess so. I don't pay enough attention, to be fair. Lovely. Good lead. Good work here. Just got to keep sticking at it. No, run. Oh, good long barrier. How do you all rate England's chances at the One-Day World Cup coming up this year? Because I don't think they'll do nearly as well as they think they'll do. But let me know. What do you think? Yep. I kind of agree with that, Cricktix, yeah. And I do think Stokes will come back as probably unfair and... Well, it's only unfair because, like, he won't have played in the lead-up and then just ends up playing in the actual World Cup. It's unfair in that way, but still I think he will end up being there at the World Cup, 100%. And I think they'll take him, obviously. So, yeah, I think he'll play the World Cup, I think. You think it's a 60% chance that what? Oh, are you talking about the, what, for England to win? Careful, pal. Gotta be careful playing against the turn. That's awesome to hear, Habib. Good to have you here. Oh, nice. Just gotta keep playing with the spin. You play against the spin, like the Australians do a lot, which is tough because it's spinning pretty much both ways. You have no idea which way it's supposed to spin, and then which way it's actually going to spin. But if you play against the spin majority of the time, then that's where you get into trouble. Into the over, 1 for 132. Normally when you get to about 1 for 130, you're doing a very fine job, and that's what we're doing right now, but it's more about the overs than anything else. Oh, that bowled very nicely there. And in case you're new to the stream, we have got a personal best in this challenge before, and here it is on screen right now. It is 348.2 overs in this challenge before. So that's what we're trying to beat. We're trying to face 348.3, I suppose. Anything to beat it would be considered a win, I suppose, if we're not actually going to be able to win. An actual win would actually be going all the way to 450 overs to win this challenge. So that's the plan. So if you see me blocking and leaving and defending and playing a little, you know, defensive and long gamey, if that makes sense, then you kind of know why. You think this IPL is going to give us an idea about which team has the best chance? That's actually a good point, Cricktix. I like that. Oh, gee, that is a massive wide. It's not even close. Oh, and it's not given. Okay, that's great. That's actually good for us. Pakistan's chances to win the World Cup because India and Pakistan conditions the same. Oh, 60% you reckon? Wait. Alright. Yeah, that's probably fair enough. Gogi, yeah, that's fair enough. Conditions vary the same, yeah. But they did lose to New Zealand, though, in the series 2-1. I will say that. Well, with how flat the pitches are in Pakistan and how well New Zealand performed in India, massive difference. Yeah, that's true. That's true as well. Yeah. Shot. If Lion plays the One-Day World Cup, which I'm going to say right now, he will not play the One-Day World Cup. Australia will get a good campaign. You really think that he has properly understood the Indian pitches in this Border Gavaskar Trophy? Well, he had a pretty bad Test 1, but he had a very good Test 2. Oh! Oh, that was lucky. That was very lucky. That was, to be fair, that was just a, like the bat, you see the bat like jarred last minute? That was almost scripted. Because we were doing fine. And to be fair, the ball also then comes back through my bat. Goodness me. That was a bit of a scary moment there. You don't want Axar in the World Cup though. Ashwin's even good, but not Axar. I think Axar will make it probably for his batting more than anything else, I would say. Alongside his bowling, obviously. Yeah. It was a really stupid glitch. We're good though. We're good. As long as they don't get out to it, I don't mind it. Lovely. But it's one of those things where I don't know if it's actually going to turn as much as we all think it is in the World Cup. Like, we think it's going to be really turning conditions, but will it just flatten out and be like 300's a good score? Or like 300's a pass score? I don't know. Part of me says yes, part of me says no. I'm not sure. Because pitches across countries always change or play very different in World Cups than they do outside of World Cup. You know what I mean? Look at England. Oh dear, that is a very dicey run. Beautiful. Cricket 22, you're bang on 91. The ball went through your bat and you got out. Yeah, that's just rough. That's just really rough. I've been there. I've been there with Trent Boult. I think the Trent Boult wicket's probably out there somewhere. I don't even know if I've done it as a short, actually. I probably should. Because it was just not good. It just went straight through his bat, and I was just like, oh, you're kidding me. I couldn't believe it. Could not believe it. We were batting so well with Trent Boult in the last challenge, and not to be. To be honest, Pakistan and India have different pitch conditions. Pakistan pitch is really, really dry. Interesting. India's not always fair. Pitch is always turning. It's not fair game. Yes, but that's in test matches, though. What about one-dayers? Is that still true to one-dayers, though? Like, I don't know. I just don't know if it's going to... Because we've seen some really... Like, traditionally in India, for the one-day stuff, like, look at New Zealand. We put on, like, 350, and then India got, like, 400 against us. So, you know, it can't have been turning that much. So, I'm still unsure... which, it's either going to spin a lot or it's not going to spin a lot. And I don't know which it's going to happen in the World Cup. Because as I say, I think pitch conditions are very different in a World Cup versus outside a World Cup. Because of the wear and tear the pitches go, you know, get put under versus a normal series. I didn't actually see Devon Conway's stats there, unfortunately. But 73 off 102 balls so far. Lovely stuff. The thing is India's dominating world cricket. Whichever team they are against doesn't matter how. Yeah, but how many did they win the last two World Cups? No. Did they win the T20 World Cup? No. Did they win the T20 World Cup before that? No. Did they win the World Test Championship? No. So yes, they do dominate, but they don't dominate the big games. That's the one thing they're missing at the moment. India, yeah. India's not always a fair pitch. It's always turning. It's not a fair game. I mean, it isn't, but it kind of... Both teams still have to play on it. The Indians just play spin very, very well, and that's the one thing that visiting teams have just never been able to do, is play Ashwin and play Jadeja. But it's like anything. Here in New Zealand, for the longest time, it was play Wagner, Bolt, and Southey. In New Zealand conditions was always really, really tough. It's the same sort of thing, so I just respect the challenge that there is there, you know, just as much as it's like facing Bolt, Southey and Wagner back in 2019 to 2021 here in New Zealand. It wasn't easy. And you add Jameson into that mix too, and it's like, how did anybody ever think they had a shot winning here? At that time, when they were all together, and they were all performing like they were. It was just a phenomenal watch. It's just crazy how it all fit together. That's for sure. Good to see that the lighting's actually been fine in this test match as well. We had lighting issues in the English test match, but here, not so much so far, so that's always good. I was very much contemplating doing a day-night test as well, but I was kind of like, well, we kind of already had a day-night test sort of in the first attempt because of the weird clouding, so, you know, let's just stick to normal test match cricket here. Pakistan series against India in test. Pakistani players are better players of spin. Yeah, I guess it's just hard to know though, right? Because they don't play India in test matches. Which is always the interesting point, is like if... Oh no, surely not. I didn't dive. Oh, Kane, there's no way you're slow like that. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. What are you doing, Kane? Slow. Why was he so slow? I don't know. He's gone for 28. Oh, that's a nightmare. That's a real nightmare. Thrown 2 wickets away in the first 42 overs. That really hurts. No run. Oh well, we've lost our quota of wickets for the day, so got to try and see out the rest of the day with no wickets lost. Indian spinners equality? Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it kind of, it is what it is. It's a challenge. You have to try and bowl the same as... It's just like anything, I suppose, you know. They're masterful in their own conditions, and you have to bowl to these masterful batters and then bat against these masterful bowlers. But that's the game. That's Test match cricket for you. Teams always struggle to go over to India at the moment, but you can see why, because it's a challenge laid forth, and if you win though, then it's glory like nothing else. And India were under the pump in that last Test match. They were. And going into that second innings, scores were level. They were going to have to bat last there. If they put on 250, Australia, gee, good luck, India. But no. Of course, they were in a good position, but just unfortunately couldn't capitalise on it. It is what it is, unfortunately. Yes. Why so many reverse? Yeah, I think everyone's talked about it. Critics, I don't think I need to even go over that. I think they know just as well as pretty much everyone does that the sweeping strategy did not work out. Yeah, well, Carey's just... Yeah, he was like that in the first test, to be fair, as well. Wait! No. Didn't get to pierce the field. Ends the over. 2 for 144. So far, we've just got ourselves out. If we can just not get ourselves out, we actually might be okay here. Fernando bowling his 12th over already in the challenge, which is very early. So he's already bowled over a quarter of the overs for Sri Lanka here. What's going on with the cloud? With the lighting, it's a bit strange. Like like a cloud's over the top of us. Stark should come in for Kuhnemann in the third test. I think he will, yeah. Now time in England, always top #1 test. India's #1 all formats. Shot. Lovely timing. That's going to be 4 for Conway. No need to run that one. Moves to 79 off 111. If anybody's Baz balled it today, it's Conway. He's done very well with that drive. And Karuna Ratner cannot believe what Conway's doing. The other 2 batters have fallen, but not so far for Conway. Sticking at it. We need another 50 partnership here. If not, probably much more than that. Again, I think we just need to try and survive the rest of the stream without losing a wicket. Oh, dear. That's Gogi. That's correct. Yeah. It's kind of wrong. Oh, sorry. It's kind of right. Yeah. It's just kind of how it is. Oh, shot for no run. Good fielding. But then, who does Cam Green come in for that? Critics. Sorry, I was looking at who it was. Nice, that's good batting. Just one. Not gonna lie. Well, it's fair enough. I mean, I try every single day to try and show how superior New Zealand is until... But there's only so much you can do, you know, when you get hammered like we just did, so fair enough. No. I don't think they'll remove Carey, though, Critics. That's the thing. I don't think they'll remove him. How do they replace Warner? I guess they might just... I think they'll bring Travis Head to open, to be honest. Who else batters are there to replace Warner if he won't play? I think, honestly, they'll go with Travis Head up top. And then they'll put Green in the middle. Yeah. Because I think they did that in the second innings and he did really well. And they probably went, it's probably good enough. Yeah, they won't go Renshaw. No, I don't think so. Not after the first test and then that one there. Hanscom at least had a 70 odd. You know, and I think he got 30 something in the first test as well. So he did okay. If not slightly above okay. He's actually done better than most. So, yeah, I think he'll stick around. It's 150 up for New Zealand, by the way, in the first stream. Kumara is back. Let's just take a look at the partnerships. 69 off 143. Also, no Kuna Mustakin. Yeah. But then does Green... The only problem is that they play 3 seamers, right? I don't know. Is that too many? Is it? I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe not. Oi. Don't call it. Oh, I did call it, damn. Make Zampa play in tests. I've heard that argument before, but apparently, well, if you think about it, that he must have annoyed somebody to not get picked in test matches, to be honest. I don't know. That's 4. Lovely shot from Henry Nichols. What a shot. Brighton. Welcome. Hello, Jimothy. I guess that is my name in a very weird way, but I guess it is, yeah. How you doing? Hope you're doing well, Brighton. We're just talking about anything cricket related, to be fair. You forgot 152 for none? What was 152 for none? James the... Gee, that's gee, what's my name gonna end up being? Oh, shot. Oh, no. Just don't want to run out. We don't want to run out. We do not want to run out. Pakistan to not lose 10 wickets. India always lose World Cup in 10 wickets. Oh, the 150... Oh, right. You're talking about the T20 World Cup. I see, yeah. See, it didn't happen to New Zealand, so I just forgot about it. That's normally what happens. Yeah, things are going well, Brighton. We lost a couple of wickets. Both of them, to be fair, horrible. One of them I was supposed to defend, and then I ended up attacking and then edging off. And the other one was even worse. It was Kane getting run out because he was slow, and I didn't dive. I could have pushed dive. I was like, nah, he's going to cruise on in. And funny enough, he didn't. So he got run out. So pretty poor stuff. But Conway's done well. 80 off 119. Baz balling it at the other end here. Wait on. No. But yeah, it's good to see you, Brighton. Hope things are going well. And fingers crossed, I kind of hope Australia come back at least and make the next test match somewhat worth the watch. Oh, wait, no, I'm not going to run out Conway for that. Not worth it. Hidden Soul, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Who do you think will be the underdogs this World Cup? New Zealand, baby. We're always the underdogs, but we're going to perform again. We're going to come out on top. Top 4. We'll see you in the semis. That's what I'm going to say. We're going to be underdogs again, but we'll make it yet again. That turned the other way. For you, it might be Sri Lanka. I want to say Afghanistan, but I don't think their batting is going to be nearly up to it. New Zealand always lose to Pakistan. But Pakistan have got to make the top 4, though. We might lose to Pakistan in the group stage, but they've got to make top 4. You reckon Australia will crap the bed again? Oh, dear. Oh, shot. Oh, there's no way. Stop that. Dear, oh, dear. You really hope 2027 14 to 16 teams play? I think that's already confirmed, correct, Tex? That's already confirmed. This is the last edition with 10 teams, I believe. And unless something goes, I guess, drastically right this World Cup, then I think they'll stay that way. Oh, they're going the short ball plan from Kumara. Don't mind it. I really rate this. You want Gary Stead to be sacked? Yeah, well, I think that wouldn't be the only person to say that statement, that's for sure. I'm not really sure who to blame, to be fair. So I don't know if it's Gary Stead's fault, but it's just things aren't going 100% the way that we want them to, that's for sure. That's 100% for sure. Well done, Crictex, look at that. Got 10 runs off a gamble. You love to see it. Wait. Alright. You hear it, Josh is a big fan of Gary Stead. Yeah, as I said, I don't think he's the only one calling for him to be sacked. That's for sure. India versus Pakistan rivalry, always on top. Unfortunately, I say unfortunately it is just as a New Zealand fan, I suppose. But yes, yeah. To be fair, that World Cup game was sick. I watched that one and I was like, whoa, that's amazing. Like the atmosphere, the actual game itself was amazing. Yeah, so fair enough. I mean, that's awesome. Like nearly like 90,000 at the MCG. I mean, that is seriously awesome. He's just picking such bad players. Yeah, Kugelin. That's just not a pick I would go for. He's like they even, besides the off-field stuff, which we'll just leave out the door for now. Even the on-field stuff, he averages like 64 on the Plunkett Shield this year, and he's the 60-something highest wicket taker on the list or something. It's like, what a waste. Or 33rd. I think the stat was he's the 33rd highest wicket taker this season. Like, what a joke. You're making a whole joke out of the Plunkett Shield by not picking the top 10, you know, and picking number 33. So yeah, I'm just, on a stats point of view, I'm not a fan of that. And that is without the off-field stuff. Are there even 33 bowlers in the comp? Apparently. You do the maths, right? There's 6 teams. If every team has... Gee, I mean, yeah. You're kind of right, Bryson. I don't know how many bowlers are on the comp, but there can't be many more than 33, right? Yeah, I'm not going to run out again. Not going to happen. I think you're right, Bryson. Yeah, there's only 6 teams. So, don't know. Isn't very high on the list, let's say that. Definitely bottom, like, 3rd. So, he's been picked from the bottom tier of players this season. I mean, that's just a bit of a joke. Speaking of jokes, that is a shot and a half from Conway. He's making a joke out of the score right now. It's about 160. He's on 86. Crazy scenes. Just loves a front foot drive. Also doesn't know how to target our players' strengths as well. Yeah. I don't know what he can and cannot do, but all I look at is results, and results aren't really going our way, especially in Test cricket, and something's got to change somewhere. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, but yeah. I'm in agreement, especially when the results don't go the way that they should be going. How would you react when Mandana earned 6 times more from... Oh, shot. From the Women's Premier League than Baba from PSL? That is crazy. That's crazy, but to be fair, she probably deserves it. She probably deserves it. No run. Nice. You don't like Premier League? Always like World Cups? Yeah, well, that's fair enough. Also, he's not picking Bolt because he's salty. He turned down the contract. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I mean, that's definitely an issue. Oh, speaking of issues, that's an issue in itself. That's going to be 5 wides. Let's take a look here. Banged it in. And under she goes. And, yeah, definitely 4. To be fair, you don't think... to be honest, you don't think the Women's Premier League will succeed in terms of money? I think with the amount of money pumped into it, I think it will do really well. Especially for a women's cricket league, I think it will do really well. If there's 6 teams, you should bowl about 4 to 6 bowls per team, so that's 24 to 36, not counting any part-timers. There could have been... Yeah, that's... Yeah. Apparently that's the stat. And I think, literally, the stats suggested Brighton that he, like, played 3 games and took, like, 4 wickets or something like that. at an average of 66, and it's like, or 64 or something. It was something bad. It was something bad like that. You can probably search it on ESPN Cricket Info and see the actual stats, and you'll just be like, what? Why? He's got like 4 wickets. Why is he even here? Now's the time, Babar Azam, king of ODI batting average, 60 plus. Yep. Doing what Kohli used to do. Gogi, 100%. Fair play, you know, he's just batting really well. He's got a nice, he's got a nice game plan, and he's just stuck to it. So, yeah, he's doing really well. Fair play, and he's a good player. He is Pakistan's best player. Oh, running on a misfield is very dangerous, but we've done it. Conway to 88. You got your best figures last Saturday. Awesome, Hinsol. Congratulations for that. Not an easy feat to do, to get a career best. So, celebrate it when it happens, that's for sure. Yeah, I mean, that's fair enough, correct text. Look, anybody can support any team. I don't really mind it. I think I also would encourage it as well, because, I mean, if everyone was New Zealand cricket fans in the chat, then it would be pretty boring to say that. 6 for 12 or 4 overs. That's awesome. Wow, that's crazy. Well done. Congrats for that. It is really unbelievable, isn't it, Brighton? Like, it's almost like some teams just don't look at the stats, and it's quite... It's not even bizarre, it's just pure... It's just dumb. is the word, I'll leave it at that. It's just dumb. The stats don't lie. The stats don't lie. Shot. Henry Nichols. Oh, hasn't been scoring many runs in real life, but... Oh, he doesn't even get a boundary either. It's going to be 3. Oh, well, that's a good shot, though. Moves to 11. Kept tricking them with your variations. That's awesome. And the World Cup qualifiers, if you have to say if any big team somehow gets knocked out, who do you think may bring the surprise and play the World Cup? I think Ireland will bring the could bring the surprise and play the World Cup. And then South Africa would have to get knocked out, I suppose, for that to happen. Because I think South Africa can't make it. Shot. Conway into the 90s. Beauty. What a shot. 92. Shot. South Africa's so unlucky. In what way, though? Because they wanted their league to succeed. And they therefore turned down a series against Australia, like a 3-match series in the middle of the summer. No, I'm not running them out in the 90s. So, I don't know. To some degree, what counts as unlucky, though? You would rather Gareth Weaver with his dodgy shoulder over Kugelheim, and you genuinely think Gaz would be a better bowler. Honestly, you'd probably be right. Like, I guess the thing is with Kugelheim, like, he's got that X factor about him because he is quick and he bowls it short sometimes, and like it actually works and whatnot sometimes. But the results just clearly don't line up. I mean, like, at what point where it's like, it doesn't matter whether you can bowl 140 and bump players when I suppose you still average 60. Like, how you can't get domestic players out with that? How are you supposed to get international players out, you know? You're starting to learn your 5th variation. Dear, oh dear. I'd hate to face you then, that's for sure. Like South Africa, Zimbabwe, couldn't get a win, prevented them from... Oh, right. I see. Yeah. That, to be fair, yeah, I'm not a big fan of the... I'm not a big fan of the ODI league. I was at the start, because it gave more games to, like, the Netherlands, Ireland, Afghanistan, and I like it for that reason, but I don't like it for that it's made ODI cricket quite boring. We all play the same sort of series now. We just play a 3-match series against anybody, and there's no tri-series anymore. I think the exciting part about ODI cricket before was the tri-series. A lot of teams playing you know, having 3 teams in one country at one time playing a tri-series was fun and exciting and interesting, because it's like, you're not just playing for a series win, you're playing for a series win against 2 other countries. It just made it super interesting, and they got rid of that by putting the league in the format that they did. So, as disappointing, or as much as I like the idea and the execution, I'm glad it's kind of been scrapped. I just hope that New Zealand still play the Netherlands, Afghanistan, Ireland, or whatever in frequent series to keep them in the loop. Oh, he's done it. I think that's the 100. I think that's the 100. Devon Conway brings up 100 on day 1 in the first episode of attempt number 2. He's done it. Well done, Devon Conway. 101 not out of 147. Baz balling his way with 15 boundaries. Great knock. There you go. You love to see it. Seams. Oh, he's gone for the block and run now, Conway. Look at that. This Conway kid's alright. Tell you what, yeah, he's not too bad, is he? Not too bad. He's got a flipper, wrong and leggy, top spinner, and working on a drifter. Goodness me. Oh, that is a top shot. Henry Nichols hasn't quite got the confidence. So, but it still reaches the boundary. It still reaches the boundary. He's alright. You don't like the idea of the ODI league either? I mean, yeah, I can understand why. Because again, I just think the execution isn't quite there. The idea is a good one, but the execution's not. That was a beautiful shot. We've played some very good front foot drives. This pitch has been very good to drive on. And that's, I mean, look at that. You can see straight down the ground, through the leg side. There's a few singles, I guess, off the pads from Conway. But through the offside and down straight down the ground, it's just been peppered. Look at that. Nothing through point, nothing through third at all. There you go. Conway OP. Do a baseball challenge? Oh, shot one. What? Explain, like, as a 5-day baseball challenge? Because unfortunately, technically, I would be copying the great Gareth Weaver in doing so. And to be honest, I'm not that interested in doing it because I really actually want to just complete the challenge as a whole more than I do want to try and do it at 4+ and over. I'd rather complete the challenge than do it at 4+ and over. Nice, nice. Players England versus India and India, really difficult. I could, but again, my attachment isn't going to be very high to that because if New Zealand's not involved, I don't care as much. It's sad, but it's true. 2 high score in test match cricket, like actually 953 plus doing baseball. We Cricket did start the challenge, yeah. I think I mentioned that, somewhere. I've mentioned it a few times when I've done these challenges before, in the description and things. But yeah, I meant the baseball. Oh wait, did they start the baseball version? They probably did, to be fair as well. Yeah. There you go. Even after getting those best figures, you still didn't get player of the day because they gave it to someone who got 67. That's rough. Like, that's well played, but 6 for 12 is a mighty good effort, that. I've got to be very careful taking that run. Can I just dive in this time to make sure I don't just slide it? Do New Zealand versus India? Why does everyone get that? Like, you think of some ideas and everyone does it? Yeah. Well, it's just because, I guess, I don't know, we've got a small community of people all kind of do the same sort of thing or look for these same sort of ideas, I suppose. I'm kind of trying to sneak in this challenge before Cricket 23 has the possibility of coming out. 1.06, yeah. Scenes, isn't it? Hopefully heading towards 1.07. It's been slow of recent months, but we'll get there. We're gonna speed up as the winter for New Zealand arrives and the summer in the UK arrives, because we're gonna get 1, possibly 2 new games on the channel, which would be scenes. We've got to play on artificial green this week. Wait on. So you think you're going to do pretty bad? Oh, because it doesn't like spin as much? Yeah, that's fair enough then. What is the background song name? Currently it is called... what is it called actually? Let me take a look. Dream to Remember. By Approaching Nirvana. They do, like... Is it EDM? Electric dance music? Yeah. There you go. Alright. I do need to get some new songs, actually. I need to work on that. If you keep at it, you think you'll grow? Yeah. That's the plan, Brighton. That's the plan. We're just gonna stick it out, and we'll get there. Oh! Goodness me. You just don't want to get out to that. You just don't want to get out to it. Conway's on 104. It doesn't deserve that. Does not deserve that. Oh, it's aerial. Yeah. 1. Boys, 1. Yep. Nice. Good work. Got there in the end. Oh! Yeah, okay. It's all happening. The only thing you can get to turn is your flip and wrong it. I suppose you got something to use then. Yeah, so I think my theory is that I know people probably don't believe me, is I think that Cricket 23, is probably going to come out in June, July. But it's hard to still see it happening because they've got AFL 23 Big Ant Studios to try and release first. And until that's released and all kind of set up, they can't really release another game straight after because it just doesn't work like that. It's a lot of work to put out a new game. But nor do I believe that they can afford to wait for the Ashes to then go by to then put out Cricket 23. So I don't know. I'm not sure. How long am I going to stream? Probably a maximum of 15 more minutes. I'm kind of just enjoying... Oh no! Oh dear, it's doing too much, but... Oh jeez, I thought I nearly got out there. My heart just sunk completely there. Crazy. Yeah, it's going right down leg. I'm happy. Okay, we're good. You're just gonna play it wrongin', so bounces glove height to draw catches. Fair enough. Works a treat. Flick. Oh, what's he done out there? Oh, dear me. Oh, surely that's village. Oh, dear. What have you done? All right, let's take a look here. Flicked it off the pads. What have you done? Just walk around. Walk. How has he done that? That is a miracle. He's managed to dive over the top of that. Oh, dear. That's 4. How has he done that? Oh, dear. Whoopsie daisies. Should not have deserved 4 there, but that's 200 up for New Zealand on stream 1 after just not even 2 sessions. Crazy. You played a match a week before, bowled 3 no balls and an over. This time you did bowl only 1. Only 1, also good length bouncer. Felt so nice. Like, does it just bounce up, does it? That's crazy. Fair play. Gotta be careful with the run rate here. We're almost going too fast again. Alright. Hugh Nichols should probably just stick it out. Keep going. Defending it. Try and tick time over. Alright. Here we go. Nice. Pitch was so uneven, you don't know how it even bounced that much. Just hit a crack. That's the end of the session as well. We will go, we'll probably do another 5 minutes. We'll do another 5 minutes here. But at tea, 2 for turn 2. 2 for turn 2. I mean, I tried, I can't do it. But Richie's in the chat, which we can't do Richie's, so, you know, up the Richies though. 2 for 202. As Conway makes a century. 105 not out. Off 115, and Nichols 21 off 49 before Kane got run out for 28, which was something we will not talk about. Josh is back. Welcome back, Josh. Luckily, the batter wasn't tall, so or go for a 6. Chew for 22. There you go. I got it, actually. I want to say I got it, but let me know. Did I get it? Thanks to Brighton's help, of course. It is 18 degrees in the game. There you go. Lovely. Close enough. Okay, I'll take it close enough, I guess. I'll take that as a win. You slipped a nice little flipper underneath a straight draw into middle. That's beautiful. So, what's the other word for the flipper? I can't remember. There was another word for the flipper, right? Oh, shot. No, wait. No timing. It says good timing. It lied, though. Next time, do a 5-day banning challenge against India in India with a full spin pitch. You don't think you'd last even 2 days? No, I don't think I would. And that's probably why I'm not going to do it. At least not for the while. I probably could do it at some stage. It depends on how... Oh, come on. What happened to it used to hit your partner? At the other end. I mean, it's gone for 4. But, I mean, it's literally gone through his pad. I mean, that's not fair. Like, I've driven it straight back to him, right? He's not even moved. Oh, dear. What have you done, game? Surely. You've not even gone through one pad, but 2 of them. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Sometimes you just have to be like, oh, dear. That's not good. Oh, dear. What is the bracket? Josh has just pulled out the bracket. I'm not sure what that's for. Is that, like, supposed to be, like, a banana emoji, or... It kind of looks like a banana. Now, like, I can't unsee that, actually. No, right. And then now it's just a comma, okay. He's really just going for the whole, I guess, alphabet. Or, you know, all the indentations of... I don't know what you call them. I don't know. I'm having a mind blank here what you call them. But, like, all the different keys on the keyboard. Josh is just having a mare. He's just having a moment. And that's fair enough. It is quite late here in New Zealand. I reckon... Okay, we'll go 2 more overs. We'll go to two more overs. This one and 1 more. Nichols, can you not wander out of your crease, by the way? Like, you just wandered out. It's not a great place to do that. Wait. Oh, gee. No timing. Sometimes the timing meter really lies to you. It says, like, good timing. But, like, good timing would be like, actually runs. But, no. You have to get up in 4 hours, 45 minutes. That is tough stuff. Hidden Soul, I will say that. But, hopefully... well, we can wrap up. Well, we're going to wrap up very shortly anyway. So, hopefully that's not too much of a problem. I guess, on that standpoint. 2 runs to Nichols, moves to 23. That's pretty much more runs than he's probably scored the last test match. So, that's something. Let's get him 100 here, Henry Nichols. Let's grind out 100 for him. And then everyone can say how good he is, or something like that. Although he's about to get run out. Yeah, and to be fair, you should probably go to sleep, Hidden Soul. Oh, I attacked that one. See, I was premeditating a flick. See, these little thoughts get into your mind sometimes when you're batting. You're just like, oh, I'm going to do this crazy thing. And then it nearly gets you up. Yeah, I think we've talked at length about it here on stream and around the community. 100% they probably need to drop Nichols. Conway does not want to face the last over. Fair enough. Takes a single. 5 balls to go before the stream is over. At least stream number 1 of this challenge. Wee. Hello. Good diving save, that one. Top ball. The thing I have liked about the Sri Lankan bowling attack, though, is there's a lot of variety in there. You can see they've got 3 spinners, but also 3 seamers. So they've got a lot to play around with, which kind of makes their lineup a lot more interesting than, like, say, the last time we played England. We played, you know, Broad, Anderson, Stokes, and then Leach, pretty much. Like, that was it. That was the rotation sort of thing. Oh, and then Potts as well, to be fair. So we had a few, but, like, it was 4 seamers, 1 spinner. It was just very... And some of the seamers were a bit samey as well. Like Potts, you know, his action was like Jofra Archer, and it was okay. It wasn't, I don't know. Didn't really look like Potts either, which doesn't help, but yeah. 2 balls to go. 1 ball to go. You were so annoyed that Jameson got injured again? I think pretty much everyone else was, yeah, too. I'm pretty annoyed about it, but I'm not annoyed. It's frustrating, I think is the word I'm going to use for it. And it's disappointing, but I also know that there's not much he could have done about it, I don't think. Or maybe he came back too early, or I don't know. Maybe, but at the same time, injuries are just part of sport, unfortunately. It is what it is. This is the scorecard at the end of the stream, though. Got 2 for 209 after 62 overs. We've lost our daily quota of wickets before day one is actually finished, which is not ideal. But if we can get to stumps in the next stream without losing another wicket, we'll be on track, being the keyword, on track, for the challenge being completed, which is only 2 wickets being lost every single day, which is hard. Definitely very hard. We lost the first wicket, though. Latham at 75, the score. Caught behind for 31 off 62. Kane at 2 for 114, because he got run out for 28 off 88. He did bat very well before I ran him out, and that was all on me. I should have pushed the slide button. I didn't, and he got run out. It was just a moment. I will wish to never relive that one. But Nichols has combined well with the star of the show so far, Devon Conway. 110 not out of 162. I think he faced nearly, if not over 300 balls in the last challenge that we did as well. So he's being an absolute jet for us at the moment. Love to see it. Here's the bowling figures all round. You can see that Jayasuriya bowled well. 15 overs, none for 25 with 4 maidens. The spinners, all down the bottom. Their economy's much lower. Kumara, high economy, but he has got the only wicket taken by a bowler in this test match thus far. So with the match in progress there, day one sees New Zealand lose 2 wickets, but also pile on 209 runs and survive, more importantly, 62 overs, which is on progress to try and break the personal best, which is kind of in the wrong spot right now, but it's 348.2 overs. So fingers crossed we can get that done next time. That's going to be it for today's stream, though, everyone. And hopefully tomorrow we're going to have the 100 come back in terms of the Cricket Captain series. We're going to have the Southern Brave coming back tomorrow if things go well. We've got career mode featuring later in the week as well, before we possibly might see a different sort of stream, not even on this channel at all. We might be streaming, as a hint, we might be streaming, depending on how things go, on one of my other channels, just as a bit of a change up, because I do actually play other games every now and then. So we might be seeing that later in the week, but we've got the 100 tomorrow on Cricket Captain 2022, so stay tuned for that. I've got another video coming out for everyone, and I'm definitely going to be, hang on, just, the music's just a bit crazy at the moment. Okay, here we go, it's a bit more chill, relax. But we've got the 100 coming tomorrow, so hopefully I'll see you all there after we saw Tymel Mills get a hat-trick last time he played Cricket Captain 2022. But thank you all for the support in the stream. Make sure you leave a like on your way out. Subscribe, of course, if you haven't already. And if you're watching this on the replay, you're an absolute legend. Don't forget to leave a comment down below. And until the next stream, hopefully tomorrow, I'll see you all then. Take care, and good night, everyone.